The lathe spot might be how time while thou fighting to recite the little printing of the kitchen instructions. Or else it might be while thou tension to recite messages on yours portable telephone or decrypt a map, and include to conduct them future and future off, screwing up yours eyes to view. He's the time while you understand you requirement to do thing on yours view, that might indicate a travel to the opticians or purchase a couple of red spectacles in the pharmacist's or superstore. But which would occur if down there was no way of receive assist? Which would the ensuing consequences be if down there were no opticians or affordable spectacles and you just had to take not creature capable to recite? The chances of compliance a job or stay in formation would start to detract, though if it was just a insignificant issue how could be fixed by spectacles. A paper the 1 week of the Across the Sea Growth Institution shows how lot can be lose by thing as easy as the lack of a couple of glasses. Down there are an alleged 2.5 trillion human beings world who requirement spectacles but do not include accessing to them. On 80% of these are concentration in 20 evolving countries, generally in Africa and Asia. The paper says how the largest severe absence of accessing to eye thoroughness and spectacles is in the largest disadvantaged communities, marginalizing though future such insight problems. Impoverished view in impoverished countries, says the paper, is a obstacle to formation and occupation. It traps families in poverty reduction. And the ODI Believe Pot warns how time aid budgets are taking into account to immediate, lifetime threatening illnesses. Comparatively slight world focus is paid to the sluggish motion calamity of who fighting to see obviously. But not creature capable to see so quite to recite, and not possessing spectacles, can castle family in a lifetime of disadvantages, says the ODI paper. They can be seen as low achievers and failure to get qualifications, quite rather than be seen as possessing a easy issue how could be rectified. Amongst adults, researchers tell, sight problems can indicate losing of opportunities in job and losing of revenue, and for the regional economics a decrease of performance. The paper was authorized by post-Kong entrepreneur and philanthropic James Chen, who has done increasing eye thoroughness thing of a private mission statement. He based a Mercy in Rwanda, site for a nationality, how has proven ways of supplying eye thoroughness to big numbers of human beings. Medical staff include been learned to offer eye tests, spectacles include been stipulated at low price or for complimentary, and down there include been treatments for several eye problems, such as eye tablet for pink eye. The Rwandan draft has achieved 2 millionth human beings and has brought 160,000 pairs of spectacles. Mr. Chen's Mercy, obviously, is advocacy for more than focus to be paid to eye problems and to do spectacles more than easily accessible. Spectacles include been made in various components of the planet for at low 700 year, but at low a tertiary of the planet's people yet do not include accessing to them, says Mr. Chen. Largest of these human beings include readily correctable problems such as brief and length sight. The price to their quality assurance of lifetime is enormous and the full economical price through the planet rest in the trillions every year. He wants the state heads of by the government, collection in April, to do view problems and accessing to spectacles a precedence in growth projects. Mr. Chen says the is a misleadingly easy way of increasing person lives and use domestic economies by manufacturing human beings more than efficient. He says how during state countries, manufacturing spectacles accessible would indicate an economical increase cost $44 bn, £31 bn, per year. Ex-UK Main Secretary and UN Formation Messenger Gordon Tan has supported telephone call to do more than to gear this price, inhumane and economical regulation, of so lot of our comrade countrymen creature incapable to view. If we failure to instrument, such leftward over will never capture upwards, Mr. Tan says. The ODI paper suggests the economical back can be 30 times more rather than the price of spectacles and the sight care screen. Elizabeth Stewart, of the Growth Believe Pot, told, if a tertiary of the planet cannot see obviously, and locking it requires just bounded invest, and delivers great returns, later though would appear to be a not-brainer. She told Giver human beings' superior sight would assist to enhance formation and remove poverty reduction, for human beings who would differently be leftward over.